Now, folks, I pride myself on looking sharp. I ain't talking about wearing suits or hair gel. I mean a fresh mullet, a shirt that says Git-R-Done, and skin bronzed up like a smoked ham at Easter. So one Saturday, I thought, shit, you need some beauty rest and some sunshine. I head down to Possum Creek with a 6-pack of RC Cola, a bag of pork rinds, and the confidence of a man who's only read half the warning labels in his life. I stretch out on my lawn chair. Well, technically it was 2 cinder blocks and a couch cushion I found behind Skeeter's shed, but it worked. The sun was blazing, birds chirping, and I was looking like a half-naked Greek god if Greek gods had farmers' tans and mosquito bites. I cracked open a soda, put on my shades, and said, "Let the cooking commence." Problem was, I fell asleep. Not just a little nap. I'm talking 4 solid hours of dead to the world, snoozing while the sun turned me into a piece of roadside jerky. When I woke up, I didn't even know what planet I was on. My skin was redder than a baboon's behind at a hot yoga class. Steam was coming off me like a smoked brisket. I stood up and felt my legs stick to the cushion. Peeled myself off like melted cheese off a pizza box. Tried to walk, but every step sounded like Velcro ripping. Skeeter showed up, took one look, and said, "Boy, you look like a lobster that lost a bar fight." Then he poked me with a stick and said, "Yup, medium well." And let me tell you, when I say I was cooked, I ain't exaggerating. My skin was so tight I couldn't bend my elbows. Every time I moved, I heard a creaking sound, like a leather couch giving up on life. I ran home screaming, dove straight into my kiddie pool, and the water hissed like I just threw a hot skillet in a sink. Steam clouds everywhere. Neighbor thought I was running a crawfish boil in the backyard. Next 2 weeks, pure misery. I couldn't wear a shirt without feeling like I was shrink-wrapped. Laid in bed covered in aloe vera and butter. Don't ask why Skeeter thought butter would help, it didn't. Every bug in the county wanted a piece of me. I started looking like a patchwork quilt of peeling skin and angry red splotches. Walking felt like trudging through molasses mixed with hot sauce. Even my dog, who normally loves me, kept barking like I was some kind of fire hydrant on legs. Went to the doc, and he looked at me like I was a science experiment gone wrong. "Son," he said, "you ain't sunburned. You're a human chimney." Gave me some lotion that smelled like gasoline and warned me not to do that again. I nodded, swearing to wear sunscreen next time, which lasted about 2 hours before I forgot. The worst part, sleeping. Every time I moved, it felt like 1,000 tiny ninjas were poking me with toothpicks. My sheets stuck so bad I thought about duct taping myself to the bed just to avoid the pain. Even Skeeter got sick of hearing me complain. One night he brought over a gallon of milk, said, "Drink this, it cures everything." I drank it all. I woke up next morning with a milk mustache and no cure. Skeeter laughed so hard he snorted like a pig. Now folks ask, "Shit, what'd you learn from that?" And I tell them, always wear sunscreen, or at least a coat of Crisco for even browning. But that ain't the whole story. See, that burn taught me something else. No matter how crispy life tries to make you, no matter how bad you peel, you gotta keep rolling. Keep smiling. Keep strutting out there like a rotisserie king ready for round 2. So now when the sun comes out, I suit up like I'm heading into battle, long sleeves, hat, and enough sunscreen to make a ghost jealous. And when someone says, "Why so covered up?" I just wink and say, "I'm a rare breed." And if you ever find yourself burnt to a crisp, remember this: it ain't about how red you get, it's about how you come back from the ashes. With skin a little tighter, a little smarter, and a whole lot sassier. Heifers and hellfire. May your beer always be cold, your cousin's really cute, and your outhouse never tip over in a windstorm. And don't forget to holler at me online at ohshit.com. That's OHCHITT.com. Thank ya.